Even before any COVID-19 case had been reported here, I had already been impacted. I was meant to travel to the UK in March 2020 to graduate, but had to cancel. Soon after that, the government declared the strict lockdowns that had people staying at home, and our lives were really turned upside down. Overnight, these streets were emptied. Now, the media was declared an essential service, so as a journalist, I could move around. But there wasn't much freedom. Gathering the news wasn't so easy. Many of the people that we wanted to speak to were too scared to allow us into their spaces. At the same time, I was fearful of getting infected, or worse still, taking the infection back home. So there was a lot of anxiety. I remember having to change all my clothes before I got home, and sometimes limiting my contact with my wife and children. The spread of the COVID Delta variant was the peak of the pandemic here. I knew a few people who died and friends who lost close relatives, and I couldn't go to pay my last respects. Even though things have now normalized, the psychological scars of that period will linger long for me and many others here who were also affected. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.